Hi, I'm Ramona Fox with Playa Palms Picks. I'm here at the Mundo Brewing Company with Jungle John.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. So tell me a little bit about how you started Mundo Maya.
Well, Mundo Brewing Company was about a 3-year long ordeal, deciding whether or not we want to do it, we don't want to do it, we want to do it. But anyway, in the end, we decided to go ahead with it. I got a little tired of drinking Mexican commercial beers down here. I think we all a little tired of it, and so I thought, hey, I know how to make beer. Let's turn my old hobby that I used to do in Canada into a business venture.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome. Let's taste this. Which one is this beer?
This is an IPA that I do. It's a little bit of a hybrid IPA. It's a cross between an American style and an English style IPA. It's a very common beer in the craft brewing world. Very popular in North America and now in Mexico.
Okay, so what's the four you have? You have an IPA.
We have an IPA, the Vienna Lager, and we have an oatmeal stout. And we have a American wheat beer.
The wheat one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell me about what you got in these plates here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
they look very interesting.
Our beer, like I said, is all natural, and there's only 4 ingredients in the beer. We have water, malt,
okay,
hops. Okay.
So that's malt?
We have malt, we have hops, we have yeast, and we have water.
Okay.
So there's no other ingredients that goes into the beer.
No sugar?
No sugar, no.
It's kind of a natural, creates a natural sugar.
Commercial brewers use corn sugars to replace the sugars that come from malt, so it's cheaper.
Okay.
It makes the beer drier and thinner tasting, which is okay for a really light lager, and that's what they do. So it's cheaper to make to achieve that beer style. We're doing full flavored beers, so we don't use any corn sugars or any other types of sugar. We're doing some flavored beers, some infused beers, so we'll use natural fruits to give it a fruit flavor. You can add spices and things like that, but they're all natural ingredients.
Nice.
Yeah. So what we have here are some different styles of malt that we use. There's many different styles of malt, and they're all in various stages of kilning or toasting.
Okay, so the different color, because I'm wondering, this almost looks like small chocolate.
Yeah, that's almost like coffee.
Or coffee
and we use that. That's one of our malts that we use in doing our stout.
Okay.
And because stouts, as you know, are very dark, and so that gives it the coffee, chocolate flavors that come, through in the beer. That comes from this malt. And all beers start off with a base malt, which is very light in color, and it's not really toasted. It's just kiln dried, and that has a very light flavor. And we use that in all beers, but some styles of beer, like a Pilsner, we'll just use a Pilsner malt, which is a very lightly, just kiln dried. So there's no toasting, so the sugars don't get caramelized and start bringing out those rich caramel flavors and sweet flavors. It's very dry. Okay.
Maybe we should just leave this to you. You're the expert, and you can tell us where we can taste your delicious beer in Playa del Carmen. I know you're in Buena Vida and Acumal, and you mentioned a couple other places in Playa.
Yeah, I mean, we're available in quite a few places. You can go to our website at mundomayabrewingcompany.com, and you can see where to buy it. But just off the top of my head, we have a few places. Thompson Hotel has a nice location on the rooftop, and their beach location on 8th. We have a Tequila Barrel.
So look for the logo. This logo,
look
basically.
For our logo. Look for the website, and it'll tell you more or less where to go and find the beers. But we're in a lot of big hotels. We're at Mayakoba Golf. You're out golfing at Mayakoba. You can stop in there later in the clubhouse and have a nice IPA on tap. And
it's definitely delicious. One of my favorite beers I've tried.
It's good beer.
Actually, and I actually like a lot of beers, and this is one of my favorites I've ever had in my life.
Thank you very much.
I'm not just saying that. So
thanks very much. We've had a lot of comments, people saying, thank you so much for starting a microbrewery in Playa del Carmen, because we love coming here on vacation. We've been coming here for years, and we're always drinking, the local Mexican beers. which are okay after one or two. You want something with a little more flavor,
Yeah.
and a little more quality. So they're like very thankful that we're here.
Well, thank you, John, for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Cheers. And this is Ramona Fox with Playa Palms Picks with Mundo Maya Beer.